Willie D. Live.
You don't. When you look at Donald Trump, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
America.
Expound.
The first black president we ever had, Barack Obama, right? He was exceptional in every single way. He was a once-in-a-generation orator, once-in-a-generation style and swag. Editor of the Harvard Law Review. Fantastic student. Came from nothing, built himself into being the president that he was, right? Just went out and just nailed everything to have a chance at that. The guy before him was a C student that had never succeeded at anything. That didn't succeed in business. That didn't succeed as the owner of the Rangers to a degree. That had chance after chance after chance. But he's the president because his ancestors were on the Mayflower. His father was vice president, then president. His Prescott Bush, all of these people, his family goes back. They are minted in America. So then he gets a chance to be the president basically as a C student.
Because he was chosen.
He was chosen basically as a C student. Donald Trump is that but mutated because he is the version of this country. He is the actual truth of America, which is America is a country that because of money and dominance, nobody else can tell them no. No one can tell America no because the military is too strong, because the lies that the country has told, if they are threatened to be exposed as true, it threatens the world order too much. It's something that you just have to go along with and hold your nose. Donald Trump was born into money. He became a celebrity. All the while, we didn't really know who he was. And now that he has the perch that he has, he doesn't really stand for anything. He doesn't really believe in anything. The one thing he stands for and believes in more than anything is the idea of Donald Trump. The idea of who he is. And people, look, like Donald Trump will literally make a promise and then his campaign will walk it back. Donald Trump will say something, then people will be like, that's not what he really meant. People believe in Donald Trump so much that it doesn't matter what he actually does. It just matters what he says. So with America, people believe in America so much, it doesn't matter if black women have the highest rate of maternal mortality. It doesn't matter if you have all of these people that don't have access to health care, running water, clean water. It doesn't matter any of that. You believe in America so much that I could tell you, hey, right now things aren't equal. We're not all living in the same. We don't all have the same. Nah, it can't be true. You can't have that in this country.
If the schools are decaying.
If the schools are decaying, if everybody's getting shot up where you're from, if everybody has HIV where you're from, if everyone, I talked to a lady and we were in North Carolina. I can't remember this lady's name, but she said something so crazy. She was like, if you walked by a lake and you saw one fish that was belly up in the lake, you walk by and you'd be like, what's wrong with that fish? Now, if you walk by that same lake and you saw 300 fish that were belly up, what would you say?
What's wrong with the lake?
You'd say, what's wrong with that lake?
Right.
Right?
Right.
But it doesn't matter how many fish go belly up in America. It's never the lake. And it doesn't matter how many times Donald Trump fucks up what he does, how he screws up, be it January 6th, be it the phone call where he's talking to Raffensperger, asking this man to find the votes, be it the big lie, whatever it is, it's never Donald Trump.
Be it the grab it by the...
It's never him.
Yeah.
It's always somebody that's out to get him. It's always somebody that has it in for him. It's never him. And the most American thing is never having to say you're sorry. We were slaves in this country for all of this time, built the wealth of this country. We had to drag an apology out of America, and they still won't really apologize, because if they really were going to apologize, they would reimburse us for all of the work that our ancestors did, right? But America's too big to say I'm sorry.
And
arrogant. And so to me, when I see him, people say we were eventually going to get here, where truth didn't matter, where decency didn't matter, where none of this stuff matters. The only thing that mattered is whether or not you think this person will give you an advantage over the rest of the people in America that you think are lesser than. And so to me, when I see him, it's not grotesque or anything to me.
It is to me.
I mean, I get it, but what I see is the natural progression of having zero.
I think his skin stink. But good. It look like it stink. It look like his pulse is about to, I just look at him. I always look like pulse about to come out. But go ahead.
No, I just see the natural progression of never asking power in the country to be accountable.
Yeah.